crossing, next 7 miles.
Oh my god. What's that?
That's the one on the left, the big one.
Warren said the same thing at the same time. You two are creepy. And he's driving and taking a video of the weird road. Now you're creepy. Treachery and death.
Birds.
Daddy said there was a bird on our street you saw, Sid. No, at our house. Daddy said you guys saw a bird on our street. Yes. At home.
About 2 steps to your back.
Yeah, you even got a kick out of that, right? Now stand up and try it. Stand up.
Be careful not to fall, you might fall.
Stand up and try it.
The birds.
We're all going on this boat, but the kids have to be in the front, so I need the adults to sit in the back. Leah, you can sit in front.
What?
How do you say shut up again?
Cállate.
Cállate!
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Where's yours?
I was gonna put it on when you got that. Sorry.
I have to rely on Sean to take my daughter. Are you really kidding me? Like, how did that happen?
I'd like to welcome everybody to Wheaton's Everglades Airboat Tours. My name is JR. I'll be your captain and guide for the next 30 minutes. If anybody has any loose articles, you want to hang on to them. Also, watch your camera and stuff on the turns. A little bit of overspray. Keep your hands and limbs inside the boat at all times, please.
Get the grip. Her hands are kind of red.
tree, the walking tree. And if you look closer at the roots, you can see why they call it the walking tree. It looks a lot like human legs. If we didn't drive through this trail almost every day of the year, they'd walk the way across the middle till we couldn't get through here with our airboats anymore. And it's a $5,000 fine or 6 months in prison if you're caught removing, cutting, or tampering with any type of mangrove inside the national park. Which we are in the park right now. This is the Big Cypress National Preserve. We're the only airboat tour allowed to navigate out through here because the Wootons bought this land in 1947. And they started doing the rides in 53, so we're grandfathered in. Water and salt water combined. So if there's any fishermen or fisher ladies on board, you got the best of both worlds here.
Yeah.
A lot of people think this place is affected by the tide like in the ocean, but it doesn't work like that. The level of the water here goes up and down with wind and rain only.
Right in my mouth. You got stuff from
Yeah, I got a little bit too.
It went right in my so it's
Nice. How it tastes?
gross. Tastes like chicken.
You want to come? Hey, I'm actually with you.
You do?
Yeah.
Gators.
Huh?
No gators.
The gators in the canals on 41 right now in ponds, lakes, and rivers, they can't submerge themselves here. And there's nothing for them to eat. But the best time to ride an airboat is in the wintertime when the water flows. Because you really get to experience how the boats handle and how they maneuver. You're not going to get nothing for them to eat right now. But when the water comes up in the summertime, you can see a mark on the grass over there. It'll be 3 or 4 feet deep here come September. Then all your gators come back from the canals and ponds, and they spread out into the glades. They don't like being stacked up on top of each other in the canals. They got to compete for space and food.
Yeah.
Wipe it off.
Well, I promise you ain't gonna ride like that in the summertime. No way.
Can we pick up a snake? So some people here love snakes.
The deepest part of your whole ride today was 3 inches.
Oh, wow.
Is he loving it? I can't tell.
He's loving it.
Like, what was his face like? I could see.
Giggling over here.
So excited.
Yeah, sitting there.
So you gotta hold on.
What? What?
She's talking so
I
loud.
can hear you.
Now I could sit next to her and say stop. And she's like, what?
What's it, Sid? I can't hear you. What'd you say? over.
you don't want this on? Hey,
Scooch over.
sure you don't want this?
We don't want you in the picture, Theo.
I know.
Stand right there. Stand right there. Stand.
Hungry.
All right,
You don't have
ready?
any food.
1,
Bring
2,
me back another
and
bit.
3.
Give the man an iPhone. He's like a crazy guy. What happened?
I love it. Ready? 1, 2, and
Queso.
Everybody make a scary face.
Ooh, hey.
Oh, scary face.
scary face, Andrea.
Yeah.
Scary face.
I got it.
Wait, hold on.
I'm going to ask everybody to please remain seated until I have the boat completely tied down to the dock. I hope you guys learned a little something today. Had a really good time here at Week's Airboat Tours, and we hope you come back again and see us. And thank you very much, and God bless.
How come he's not eating the fish?
They eat red meat, not
Pete's good son.
I want you to move. Look at me on this
Straight guys.
He almost looks fake. Yeah, I know. Warren, get in there and just see
Yeah,
if he moves.
I'll put my hand in there. See if he.
Yeah, you don't look real hot.
It could be. His teeth look kind of clean though. He's had a few good meals in his life, so he'll be fine. Gators and turtles. Pond behind our house. And very often you'll see a gator or two and a bunch of turtles all the time.
Hard to see him in there.
Now, supposedly they are the largest cat in. Oh, that's a pretty good sized one, yeah.
You want to go take a turn?
No.
That's really cool. Dad's gonna do it. You want Dad to do it with you?
How old is that
Don't
gator?
drop it.
3 years? Okay, good.
Here.
I'm gonna hold it with you, okay?
Nicholas, is that mommy?
No, she's getting in the worst spots for pictures.
All of the eagles.
Oh, yeah.
He wants his own alligator.
Yeah, I keep
You want to hold this one, buddy?
Feel.
Hello,
Yeah,
Bella.
it's pretty
Get on
heavy.
both hands.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Ayuda a la Andreita para que la toque un ratito. De ahí se va a
Pretty
repetir.
cool, huh?
That is unbelievable.
No. I can put my hands in. Yes, there's another game.
Oh,
How you like
only wish we could get closer. He's got a good look on him.
Should be playing in Cincinnati.
Come on, Nora, he's gonna wrestle the gator.
Guy up right there. Come here, Charlie. All right, get your cameras ready, you guys.
This is like Larry the Cable Guy.
Get it done! My hair look. Do I look like Larry the Cable Guy? Here's a good picture, you guys. Bet you never seen Larry do this.
I don't know. I watched some dumb show the other night.
Wow.
Oh my God. That's really not wrestling.
Why? Because you got to.
How about this? Mouth up. Everybody see his teeth, you guys?
Yeah.
How many teeth does an alligator actually have?
Too many.
Too many. How many's too many? Where's Warren at? Where's he at?
That's me.
Warren. Is that Warren?
62.
Warren, your wife says you got to come in here and wrestle.
All right. That's all right.
They have 81 teeth when they're born, you guys. They have 40 on the top, 40 on the bottom there, and they also have a little egg tooth that sticks out the front when they're born. What's the purpose of an alligator's egg tooth?
Get out of the egg.
Get out of their egg when they're born, okay? Now, everybody see this big skull hanging up here?
Yeah.
Right here by Warren, everybody see it?
Oh, yeah.
All right. When that gator died, you guys, he was about 12 and a half feet long, all right? Now, they actually have a meter that they can use to test the jaw pressure of an alligator. Anybody know the jaw pressure?
1,500 pounds per square inch.
How much?
1,500 pounds per square inch.
Try double that. It's almost 3,000 PSI to give you an idea.
It cost me a fortune in Jeopardy.
I didn't even need it, both
That's
jaws.
enough pressure, you guys, where an alligator can actually take a turtle and he can crush the turtle shell and swallow the turtle. All right. Now the jaw pressure of an alligator is only for closing; it's not for opening. All right. And a lot of times, what they'll do with that jaw pressure, you guys see how his throat's closed off there?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he can swallow anything. That is called an epiglottis, like we have. What does our epiglottis do, you guys? It keeps food from going into your lungs. All right. What it does for a gator, you'll notice there's no lips. Okay. He can't seal the water out of his mouth, so he actually seals his throat. And a lot of times they'll use their jaws for a trap. An alligator can actually lay under the water and he'll wait for something to touch his tongue. Fish, turtles, frogs, snakes, ladies from Fort Myers. Where's she? There you are. Now watch. As long as nothing touches inside, you guys, I can actually slide my hand all the way through. Okay? But all it takes is a grain of sand or a drop of sweat, and he can close shut very quickly. All right?
You must know this guy really well.
No, he just started today. First day on the job.
First day on the job. That's right. How many of you guys have beards? Let me see. Any beards out there? Warren, you ever grow a beard?
Yeah.
Don't you hate trimming it?
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you a faster way. You ready?
No.
Watch this.
No.
Just for you, Warren. You ready?
All right.
Remember, as long as you don't touch. Okay? But all it takes is a grain of sweat. I got 10 of them. Now, how many of you guys are going swimming while you're down here? Raise your hand.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, huh? Bud, how long can a gator hold his breath for? Big one, as long as he's not moving, he can hold his breath for over 3 hours. What? Right? 3 hours. What enables an alligator to hold his breath for so long? As long as he's not moving, he can slow his heart rate down to about 4 beats per minute. Just enough to stay alive. All right. Now, you guys wear goggles when you go swimming?
Watch his eyes, and I'll show you his swimming goggles, okay? They actually have two sets of eyelids. One that closes from the bottom to the top, all right? And he has the clear one that closes from the front to the back. That's called a nictitating membrane. It's just like having goggles on when you go swimming, all right? How many of y'all have to wear earplugs when you go swimming? Yeah? Where's an alligator's ears at, sir?
Maybe right behind the eye?
Right behind the eyes are the alligator's ears. Do they have ears? There's his ears. So why do they have flaps covering their ears? Keeps the water out. Also, when they get married, they have flaps covering their ears.
I gotta give you some of those.
Attention or not. All right. Before you guys go, I want y'all to keep this in mind, okay? Charlie's cold. He's cold-blooded. Anybody know what that means? His body temperature is the same as the air, all right? So on a cool morning like this, he doesn't have much in him. Now, in order for Charlie to warm up, what does he have to do, you guys?
Go to the sun.
He has to lay in the sun, okay? You guys see all these little bumps sticking up on his back? All right, I'm going to pass one around here. You awake now? You awake now? You want a hat? Now, I'm going to pass this around you guys, and you'll see what's underneath the skin of an alligator. We'll start it off. This is called a scute or an osteoderm. All right?
So cool.
Yeah, he'll scratch. I mean, he'll probably eat your hand half, but that's irrelevant. This one's a little scratch.
See him, Sid? Okay.
And he bumps all the way here.
Oh, wow, look at him. Oh,
He wants to go up now.
He's stretching. Oh.
Sean.
Okay, get down. Get down.
You might get eaten.
I got it on video.
We might get eaten, right?
Yep.
See, I told you to I won't get eaten.
Oop.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you want to step back. You want to step back a little bit.
Fresh meat.
Tender. Tender. Mine is all